'Tis I, Alycia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to look into the case of the Sword of the Lord. There's this Pennsylvania woman. This is the beginning of 2023. She encouraged her parents into committing the S word along with her, taking themselves off the earth plane altogether. The daughter, she was found with a large sword next to her, inscribed with the word Sword of the Lord. Her mother, who was 59, her father, who was 62, were found out, I guess, in the backyard. The daughter was found with the sword and an empty pew-pew after this whole tragedy. So they say that the daughter wanted to enter, she wanted to leave the earth plane, I guess we shall say, because she had some auditory hallucinations, and her parents didn't want her to leave the earth plane alone, so they, I guess, begrudgingly agreed to go with her to the other side. There was notes that were left. They had sedated the dog while they were doing this. The dad, his hand was so shaky he couldn't commit to using the you-know-what to take himself to the other side, so the mom did it. That's allegedly what I read in the reports. And then who knows how the rest went between daughter and mom and whatnot. The living will was taped to the door inside, and it said it was signed by all three members of the family. They said they did not want to be resuscitated if they were found alive. And so the daughter had been making these videos, and there was one video on YouTube, and it's kind of disturbing to say the least. And she was saying something about not being the Queen of England or something, just something. And she said, "I am a prophet of the Most High God. I am ready to roar for him." Then she snapped an amen. Yeah. So let's see what's going on. Part of me is just thinking, did the parents even want to go? Or was she saying they all wanted to go and I don't know. It's like nobody knows because there was just three of them in the house. And so let's get into it. Let's see what we can find out, because this is horrible. So let's see what's behind the family deciding to pack up and leave together. Well, let's start with Megan, because I think that's where this all starts from. That the parents said, allegedly, that they weren't going to be able to go on if she wasn't around. I can't imagine. She came up with the idea. Yep, sure for it to be done. Wasn't sure if she was going to be able to convince them to do this with her. However, it seems like she's always been the, her parents' pride and joy. Like that most normal parents. But again, there's this idea she's not sure she's going to be able to pull this off. Oh, we've got to cover up the nakedy people. Heaven forbid. Not the Grammys here. This is an interesting card. And it's lovers, but not like that. This is like the obsession of getting the parents on board. Like, bound and determined. Oh gosh, here's El Diablo. That's what's driving her. But that's not driving them. And so this is why she's going to have a problem. Oh man, this is like almost, dare I say it, not that anybody I know a lot of people do not believe that this is like a thing, but I totally think that some of these crimes are committed by people who are have some type of demon possession. I know, I sound like Ghost Adventures Zach, where there's a demon in every haunted space. And I'm not meaning to be that way. But I do think a lot of times there's demons making this, not making it, but pushing it along, if not making it happen. So there's something's not going on right with her, and she wants to convince the parents to go along with it, and she knows it's a hard sell. Okay. Oh God, there was another nakedy person there. Good Lord. This, maybe I should use my other deck. Too much. People will start thinking this is an OnlyFans over here. Okay, so what did Mom think? What's Mom thinking when she's like, oh, my daughter says that we all need to go on over to the other side together? Like, why didn't Mom say, let's go get you some help? Why didn't Mom tell Dad, like, we need to go get her some help? Why is Mom like, okay? Oh my, that one didn't want to get in there. It's like her best friend, like mother-daughter best friend type relationship. She was hoping we could get back to a place of balance here with her. She had a similar idea that maybe my daughter's being influenced by an El Diablo. She just kind of wanted to put her head down in the sand. She didn't want to talk about it. There's this idea too, I don't want this to get out, because I don't know if they were religious people, if they went to church, but there's this idea that I don't want this to get out. I don't want people to think badly, judge her, know about her problems that she has. And Mom thinks she's going to be able to get her back into control here. She wants to turn this situation around. So Mom wasn't really on board with this. Its primary obstacle is getting her kid to see that, to see the actual light, God's light, not El Diablo's light. All right, and what's going on with Dad? Is Dad just... Dad was shaken. He couldn't do it, supposedly. So it was almost as if they wrote series of notes, and it was kind of like a play-by-play. And this is part of me where I'm wondering, were the parents actually on board, or did Megan just decide to take them with her, even though there's these notes? How's Megan's dad feeling about this idea Megan came up with? All right, he's feeling like he's been, where the relationship with mother and daughter feels very much like they're best friends and they really get each other. Dad's always been, she is the apple of my eye, but I've always been able to guide her back into a state of balance. This is not, like I said, I don't know if they're religious people, but this is coming out in terms of this deciding to take themselves off the earth plane would not be in accordance with God's law, and a fear of judgment about doing that. Yeah, he's hoping to just kind of like get everybody to snap out of this. Oh, he did not want to. Look at, and what do we have there? He did not want to. No way. He's scared. That's the fear position. I think he was kind of hoping this would just go away as well with her. He knows, like, he knows this is not going to end good. If it's not now, if it's not today, if it's not tomorrow, and the next day it's coming. And yeah, he was up against her, the daughter's desire, the will to make this happen, to go along with this plan, and he knew it was a disastrous plan. So I'm curious now. We're going to look here then. I need a deck that's, not too racy for the interwebs. All right, so let's see what happened? Did mom and dad go along with this act, or did Megan decide to make it so they went along with it? Was Megan in control of deciding when they left the Earth plane? Or did mom and dad go along with this? I'm going to do dad, mom, kid in the middle. Nope, my deck's upside down. Seven of Swords for dad. Okay, here's mom. Mom's kind of okay. Okay, okay, I'm going to go along that the notes are written correctly. So, the idea that dad couldn't do it, so mom had to do it to dad. I'm seeing that. There is dad's card's over here. He's still trying to find the balance with the Temperance card. We have the Ten of Wands. This is such a burden. The Magician thinking he's still going to be able to change the situation. The Two of Cups thinking about his relationships here, and you know, individually, collectively. And then the Seven of Swords. I think dad was trying to get out of this. I don't know that, like, dad probably, he didn't want to get taken to the other side. And I think when he was saying his hand was too shaky to commit the act, I'm thinking he may have tried to get away and to not have this happen. And that's why mom came in and did it. Mom's over here. She's like so emotional. She's so emotional and thinking there's somehow she can convince her daughter. It's this idea too, like she's in a horrible position. So much anxiety and worry, but then she does it. She ends it. And then we have the daughter here with her misdirected ideas. She did herself, and she completes her thing. She starts on her new journey. Yeah, this is so sad. Oh God, sad. All right, well, sad situation. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching. Join me in the Moon Moth Manor at AlyciaWicker.com, and I will see you next time. Adios.